Okay, so in Hebrews 11, Abraham is mentioned twice. He's a pretty big man of faith. Sarah gets her shout out too, but we'll talk about her next week. From the time of Noah all the way to Abraham is about 10 generations. During this 10 generations of people, God didn't really specifically talk much to any of them, or at least it's not recorded. In this time frame, I think some of the biggest things that happened were the Tower of Babel and the story of Job. So he was speaking to people there, but that's just about all that was recorded. So, while God is scattering people and confusing their language, he decides it's time to call a people. And in this, he went to Abraham and said, Abraham, I need you to pack up your stuff and move to a place I will tell you about later. Can you believe that? I would be like, God, can I at least Google this and see what the directions look like? But Abraham obeyed. He packed up everything he had. He left his family, his friends, and his comfort. He left everything behind. And what did he walk into? He walked into famine, drama within Egypt. It was total chaos everywhere. But during the whole time, God blessed Abraham. And along the way, he even promised Abraham a son. There's a sidebar on this with a maidservant named Hagar, but that's a story for another day. Abraham and Sarah did have their promised son, Isaac. And after they had him, there was a bit of a plot twist with this. God asked Abraham to sacrifice his son. If it were me, I'd say, I'm sorry, God, you said what now? But again, Abraham obeyed. And as he went to the mountain to sacrifice his son, in the last moment, God gave a sacrifice for that sacrifice, and Isaac was spared. The kind of faith that Hebrews celebrates is not just about belief. It is about total blind trust. Meanwhile, most of us get upset when we say amen and God hasn't talked to us in 5 minutes. Abraham never saw anything that God had promised, but he remained faithful for the generations after him. That's real faith, to trust God when it doesn't make sense, when it hurts, and when you may not see the end result. That's the kind of faith that we need. No proof required, just God's promise. Next week we'll cover Sarah. I hope you guys have a good week till then.